go there.
It's going the other way.
Yes, Kev. Here we go. Here we go. Now we got the time. Let's mark moving faster. Yes, ready?
Ignore it.
Yeah, I think we are learning what we're capable of, but I think the other teams are also learning what we're capable of as well. We're competing in this league and doing quite well, more at home than in away games, but it's really been great so far. The team has just grown so much, I think, from the first game, and we've kind of found those players that have really stepped up and in games, stepped up huge. And in last game, you had players like Kristen playing center mid, who she hasn't played center mid very often, and Sam, who got her first start and did really well with that as well. So you're seeing players giving these opportunities and stepping up and shining in them. So it's great to see that as well. And then obviously we have so much depth on our bench as well, that we know that if any players can't play, or if when we're off to Olympics and stuff, I can see these girls stepping up and starting and doing well as we're gone. I think for the home games, a lot of it is the fact that we know how much Orlando did to put this team together in such a short period of time. And so it's kind of like the appreciation that we're showing back to the club, to the fans that came out to support us the first two games. Hopefully as we move on into season and go to our next away game in Houston next weekend, we'll play well. But for now, we're focused on another home game, and we're excited to have our third home game. I think there's been a lot of moments. Obviously, seeing the attendance of the first game was incredible, but I think also having Sarah's goal last game in the 11th minute, being able to contribute to her goal, and just seeing that she just came across 11 years cancer-free, and her scoring in the 11th minute was pretty coincidental. So that was pretty amazing to celebrate that with her. Ash is going to need to come out huge in a lot of these games, and she has every single game so far, and she will continue to. She's a goalkeeper that I love watching. She's so entertaining, and she comes up with huge saves, and hopefully as the season goes on, she won't have to come up with that many big saves. But it's great for her as well, because she's getting the recognition she deserves. I mean, a lot of players on this team have played for the Flash. I played there in 2011, a long time ago, but you have quite a few players, 3 or 4 or 5, who just played there last year. So a lot of players kind of know the style of that team. They're a team that has, I think, been the most surprising this year, because I think people underrated them a little bit, and now they're showing up big, and I think they're actually maybe ahead of us in the table right now. So it's a big game for us to continue to prove ourselves in this league. I mean, the crowds have been fantastic, and I don't get to obviously experience game day like a fan does, but I could see from hearing from Phil and Kay just how excited they are to go out and see all the tailgates and everything. And for us, being able to gel with OC and OCB has been great to just get to know them more. And we see them all the time in the meal rooms and the training room and stuff. So it's nice to just continue to support them. I was just talking to some of the OCB guys and telling them when our next game is, and vice versa. And it's great to have that support system.